In the many years that I have had the opportunity to study marketing in my own business and in other businesses that I help coach and lead other people, the curse of the urgency of the present issues at hand, the feeling that one has to be productive at all times, meaning trading time for dollars, being on that treadmill, rather than carving out some time to actually study and focusing on the marketing aspect or focusing on the business itself, is one of the enigmas that faces almost every entrepreneur. We're taught at an early age that it's all about us and we need to be productive and learn a skill set, a trade, create a business, and typically that business rides on our shoulders almost all the time. It's difficult to move away from that aspect of being the rugged individualist, carrying everything on our back, doing the things we are taught to do because, well, only we can do that. Learning about marketing and how that can bring in the right clients, customers, patients, the right avatar, and knowing how to orchestrate that, not do it yourself, but orchestrate it, means taking time to study that and implement the right people and the right training for those people that can take you to a higher level. It's so more important to take that time out, even though you may feel like you're losing some productivity on the front end, on the back end, playing the long game and focusing on the business, on the marketing concepts and strategies will pay a much greater dividend. In our discussion, mentioned that many business owners and entrepreneurs aren't charging enough for their services or their products. And what that really comes down to is certainly choosing the avatar, the client, customer, patient, and the level of services one provides. But what it really also comes down to is what real problem are you solving? The higher level of problem and the more constant the problem remains in the hands of the customer, the patient, the business owner, whoever you're serving, the higher you can charge for solving that problem. Small problems usually bring a smaller fee. Larger problems, more complex problems, problems that persist and have a greater downside or detriment to somebody's well-being or their business, if you can solve those problems, you can charge a lot more. And that's really where the construct comes from. I never want to be in a commodity business because commoditization means a race to the bottom. It means everybody's offering a similar service or product and just trying to show the marketplace that you can do it cheaper. Well, that's maybe for some sector of the economy, but I'm not big enough. I don't want to be that big. I don't want to be a Walmart because I can't compete against Walmart. I want to compete only in my own ability to solve unique problems for a unique sector. And when I can identify what that is and how I do it and have the real outcomes to prove what I can do, charging what I want to charge is really almost limitless. I also mentioned the No BS book and the 4 bonuses attached to it. This is about certainly more information. Information that in this case, I'm a believer of because I invested quite a bit of my time in the world of Dan Kennedy and Dan Kennedy's teachings. And it all started with one of Dan's books. So a book is a resource, and the right self-learning can make big steps. But usually that starts with mindset first. It changes the way we think. And that's the starting point. Changing the way we think, which will then change our behavior, which is part of the action to implement. Just more information in life, even though maybe it makes us feel good, isn't worth anything until we actually put it into action. So mindset first comes from resources like books, programs, seminars, podcasts, YouTube videos, being around other people that are like-minded. That changes how we think. Then we need to be able to put that change in thinking into behavior, into actions that move the needle. That's the next step. And I think surrounding yourself with people that are on the same path is one of the ways to help one overcome the uncertainty and break through the inertia of the fear factor to make something actually happen. You've been there with a tribe that's done it before you. You can see it can work. That's the part of the implementation that most people miss.